Thank everybody for tuning in to Steel City Sports Room. I'm your host, Luther Dupree. Got my man, Magic Mike, Claudio, Smoking Jim Frazier. Got a great show for you. Give us a call, 231-2288. Got some special guests in our house, but let's get it started with our Steel City news. Mike, what you got for us?
Well, I'd like to give a shout out to a good friend of the show, Mr. Sean Tompkins. Happy birthday, Sean.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Sean. That's it?
That's
it. Well,
All
unless you want to take a look at the Penguins tonight, they'll be raising their banner, so tune in a little early.
Okay, all right, short and sweet, no disclaimer, I like that.
All right.
Claudia,
Let's
what you
save
got
that for
for
later.
us? Save it for
Antonio
later.
Brown. Everybody's talking about Antonio Brown. Instead of me making a comment, I want to ask the people watching here today, what would Chuck Noll have done, Chuck Knox have done, Mike Ditka, Belichick, Herm Edwards, Dick Vermeil, Denny Green, what would those guys have done if he would have acted like that on the sidelines? What would have Dan Marino, John Elway, Warren Moon have done if their wide receiver would have acted like that? You guys tell me. You don't want to know what I'd have done. But I didn't like it. I didn't like the way Brown acted. I didn't like the way Haley acted. I didn't like the way, I don't know what Tomlin did. I haven't heard anything from him. I don't like the way Roethlisberger 2 days
Tomlin
later.
was watching the screen. He didn't see it until he saw the tape.
That to me, I tell you what, that was, he's not my cup of tea. He would not be playing this week. He wouldn't have played the rest of that game. He wouldn't be playing this week if it was me.
Okay. Smoking Jim, what you got? We got to put a disclaimer out. Words you're about to hear is Smoking Jim. He's about to do something serious. Then it'll reflect my thinking. Claudio, Mike, or anybody else. That being said, it's all yours, Smoking Jim.
Pittsburgh Pirates, if you want to make the playoffs next year, go get that drunken Korean. Pittsburgh Pirates, bring home the son of Rocket Man. Hey, listen, I called Antonio Brown Boney Tony because when I scouted him in college, he was so skinny that you could actually see his bones. Boney Tony went from being homeless at 16, he got 0 scholarship offers and had to walk on to college at 18, to being one of the last players selected in the 2010 draft to making $18 million this year. Boney Tony is a 5-time Pro Bowler. He's a 3-time Pittsburgh Steelers MVP. He has nearly 700 career catches, nearly 9,000 career yards. He's a former AFC Player of the Year, and in my opinion, he's the greatest wide receiver in Pittsburgh Steelers history. I don't care about Bobby Brown. I don't care about Chris Brown, Larry Brown, James Brown, Jim Brown, the Cleveland Browns. I don't care about Charlie Brown. I don't care about bad Leroy Brown. All I care about is downtown Antonio Brown because he's the baddest receiver in the history of this town.
Okay. Smoking Jim. Couldn't wait to use that Rocket Man reference. He's been holding out for a whole 2 months, man. Hey, but we do have some special guests in the house. We're going to get it started. Again, number to call, 412-231-2288. Smoking Jim, who we got in the house today?
You know what? I tell you what, Luther, everybody knows that I'm not allowed in Clairton because I hate Clairton. I hate everybody in Clairton. I hope they blow up Clairton. So I am so proud
You should have a disclaimer.
and honored for the Imani Christian Academy that shook up the world. They upset a team that hasn't lost in over 5 years in southwestern Pennsylvania. Everybody give a big hand for Coach Hurd and the Imani Christian Saints.
All right. Now, hey, Coach.
Also, we got in the house Pittsburgh's fastest rising star. I just did a TV show with her. She's getting ready to blow up on YouTube. She's everywhere. I tell you what, she's beautiful. Not only is she a model and an actress, but she's also a dating and relationship expert. And after a few tips that she gave me, I'm ready to move into the Playboy Mansion. Big hand for Mikhail Renee in the house.
All right. Wow, Coach, I didn't know how many players you were going to bring. It's a whole team almost, man. Okay. First of all the seniors got a seat because the freshmen and sophomores, if y'all sitting in a chair, y'all got to get up. I mean, I'm just saying, that's just how we do things. Juniors and seniors get the chairs because I didn't know how many. I could bring some more chairs. We're all good?
We got any Peabody players here? Oh, no, I'm sorry, man.
I can't believe this kid actually gave up.
Oh, you really gave up the seat. All right, I was just joking. All right. My man, RJ. Hey, but Coach, man, congratulations. Big win. You broke a long winning streak. I was hoping there would be cameras out there. I mean, because that's That's big news. I mean, Clarendon had that streak going for a long time, and you guys did it. Just talk about the program. We got to get on the mic. Talk about the program and what's going on with it. You guys have been in the news pretty heavy over the last couple weeks, so we wanted to make sure you guys had a chance to share your story and get the real story out there.
Well, you know, obviously we're building a program,
Right.
2-year program. We're doing pretty well. I'm just really proud of these guys and what we were able to accomplish. You know, obviously the last week the win against Clarendon was very big, and it was a very big establishment for our program. It kind of put Imani on the map. It kind of let Western Pennsylvania know that, you know, the majority of our talent sits right here. And it felt good to kind of dethrone those guys. But, you know.
I tell you what, Coach, number 4 looked like he could knock somebody out cold. Devontae Adams ain't going over them buildings.
Yeah, that's our junior linebacker, Brian Yates. He does a lot. He actually, this weekend was actually a big game for Brian because obviously you see he's wearing number 4 right now.
Right.
He sacrificed everything. He played center for us last week. We lost our center due to suspension last week, and Brian played both sides of the ball. He played center. He never complained. He really sacrificed and gave up a lot for his team, and I'm very proud of what that kid did last weekend.
Where's your white kicker?
Dang, Smokey Chill.
We're looking for one.
Let's have all the players introduce themselves, what year, what position, and we'll go. We have highlights too. Go ahead, Israel.
Hello, my name's Israel Reed. I'm a quarterback and a linebacker, and I'm a junior.
Okay. All right.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name's Asante Watkins. I play running back. I play safety, corner, athlete, and I'm a senior.
He's nice.
Okay. All right.
Hey, my name is Ramon Hart, receiver and DN, class of 2019.
Okay. We had you on the show last year. You made our all-star, all-city, all-state team. Okay.
How you doing? My name is Deshaun Wright. I play corner and receiver, athlete, class of 2019.
Okay.
My name is Samuel Fairley. I play wide receiver, safety, athlete. I'm a senior.
What's your grade point average?
3.5.
Okay. All right, and that's right. You was here with Kenny, and you said next year you were going to claim all the trophies. So far, you're doing pretty good. We'll see if it keeps up, man. All right.
My name is Tavon Olston, corner receiver, class of 2019.
My name is Shaka Turner. I'm in the class of 2019. I play right tackle, DN, D tackle.
Okay.
My name is Isaiah Clark, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, 2019.
He got that bass. He got that bass.
Hey, you can take Lucas.
Hey, you take yours. Get out of here, Jill.
My name is William Bay, class of 2019. I'm a right guard and a linebacker.
Okay.
My phone ringing.
Probably.
My name is Talik Johnson, DN.
Oh, what'd you say?
My name is Talik Johnson, DN 2020.
Okay.
My name is Jace Robinson, right guard, sophomore.
My name is Brian Yates. I play linebacker, DN, a little bit of running back, tight end, and a little bit of wideout in the class of 2019.
What's your size, man? Or are you standing on a riser, man? You look like you're about 7 feet out there. Are you on a riser?
Yeah. I'm standing on the stage.
Oh, I was going to say. You the real tall, they real short. Okay.
What's your
size, though?
I'm 6'2".
Okay.
How much you weigh?
Like 215, somewhere in there.
About 215.
Okay.
He's big. He's all right.
Yeah.
That size.
Not 7 foot like he was thinking, but yeah, that's good size. Come on,
My name
so
is
we
John
can get
Thompson, running back, linebacker, 2019.
Okay. Step in so we get a good view.
My name is Saxon Bailey, and I'm class of 2018, and I'm a linebacker.
Okay.
My name is Demetrius Epps. I play linebacker in class of 2021.
Okay, all right, Meach from Penn Hills, flag football, all right, man. What, Jim, you got something to say about that?
Yeah, you know I don't want to hear nothing about Penn Hill.
Hey, he had his jersey retired, man, much respect. Hey, well, Coach, just talk about how you're going about rebuilding this program, man. I mean, you guys 2 years in, last year made the playoffs. This year started off just ringing up numbers, 66 and 70, and just talk about how you're going about building this program.
The difference between this year and last year is we had a full year in the weight room.
Okay.
Last year we didn't really get the opportunity to do that with these gentlemen, but this year, I mean, they put in a lot of work this summer and a lot of work over through January, and it's paying off on the football field for us.
Okay.
Now, Coach, you had a big win, obviously, last week. Now, what are you going to do? Are you worried about a letdown? You know, you guys were all hyped up in a big win. What about your next game? How are you going to prepare them, make sure that they don't come down?
Did y'all hear about it in the white neighborhoods?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
We prepare every week.
Where I live, it's everybody, but go ahead.
We prepare every week for everybody like we do the same. Our schedule this week is the same. We prepare, we watch film, we prepare the same exact thing every week. So our schedule's not going to be much different. Those guys stay focused. We bring them in on Monday so they know what we plan for them. You know, they understand the goal in which we have, and they're committed to reaching that.
I tell you what, I'm very impressed with your talent, Coach. We're going to do the TV telecast this weekend, and a lot of talent. Are you kicking up a little bit of Rick Pitino money?
Well,
Always gotta pick
if
on
you
the
don't know,
Italian
we
guy,
are
you know?
a very tiny, small private school, so I don't know if we'll be doing that.
Who do you have next?
We actually have Bishop Canevin this Saturday at Grandfield, 1:30 kickoff.
Okay. Your 2-2 record. So I guess they're in your conference, right?
They are in our conference. It's a conference game.
Hey, let's run some of the clips. Can we run their game against some highlights from the Greensburg Central Catholic? All right. Yeah, well, talk about this game. I mean, you know, that's what kind of put you guys on the map. I mean, people saw Union, you know, they thought they were going to do that, but Greensburg Central Catholic is usually a pretty solid team in single A, and just talk about it. We see RJ there with the big sack. Wow. Talk about this game, man.
This game here, you know, before this
Sam?
game, I told our team that this is the game we're going to use to make a statement to the league. It was our first conference game, and those guys came out and made the statement. Obviously, you see the score is 70-7. And we just kind of let our athletes kind of run wild in this game. We kind of showed everybody the athleticism which we have and how we can kind of air the ball out. And like I said, Greensboro Central Catholic, that's a good program. You know, so for us to be able to do that to Greensboro Central Catholic says a lot about how far we've come and what we're able to do.
Yeah, we're okay. All right, where's Warren at? Warren Wesley, man. He's making some big plays on here. Let's get Sam, talk about it. I know this year you were expecting a big year. You know, you made some good plays. Let's talk about this game and what's been going on over the last couple weeks.
Well, this game, like every other game, we practice hard and as a team and always ready to play. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like this game, we just actually play as a team. You know, when you play as a team, good things just happen.
Okay.
And as the season go on, we just keep building chemistry more and more. You know what I'm saying? We just all got the same goal to win. So, yeah.
You walked in on that one.
I get ask you seriously, when the score is this close, how do you stay interested in the game?
We kind of just, we work what we work.
Grab, let's get in the mic. We should have two mics back there, but.
Even when the score is like that, we still do what we do. We still get our backups in. We give them opportunity to get acclimated to what we're doing because at the end of the road, December 9th is our goal. And when it comes to December 9th, we're going to need everybody on the roster to be able to play and show up. So,
What's happening?
See, and I think that's good. Now, if that was a baseball blowout, it would, because I've been a part of them, and you get ripped on, and I can't stand that. You know, these unwritten rules in baseball. I'm glad they don't have that in football, that you're allowed to play and try some different things. And baseball is way too sensitive. So that's good that there was no problem after a win like that.
Okay, now putting up these scores, the 70s and 60s, and you know, so you guys were rolling 3-0, and then they had the game against California. You know, I want some of the seniors to talk about that game because were you guys up a little bit earlier in that game?
we were up at one point, I think, like 12-0 or something.
Okay. What happened in that one?
Jelani Stafford's a big boy, man.
Yeah, I bet.
He's a lot more athletic than you think he is, and they have a very good line up front.
Okay.
You know, so I'm not going to take anything away from that California team. That's a very good California team that we played that Saturday.
Okay, fellas. You know, California undefeated so far. The big boy has been running on everybody. What can you guys do next time? I mean, you all saw him once. What's going to be the difference this time?
Well, like you said, they were a good team, good program. But honestly, I feel like we beat ourselves.
Okay.
We just gave up to me. Like, I don't know, we was up 28. In the first quarter, we was up 28. We could have.
Did you guys relax a little bit
I think we got tired. People started getting hurt. It was like 80 degrees, cramped up, and all that stuff. I mean, just hope to play them again. That's all I
And
gotta say.
sometimes what creeps up in games like that is the ghost of the Wilkinsburg Tigers. They ain't won in that stadium in 30 years.
Where's some of the linebackers at, man? You know, that was a big boy coming at you guys. They always used to say Bettis, the more and more he ran, he used to wear down the defense. Is that, I mean, tackling that big guy, was that part of it? You guys just ran out of gas, or what happened?
I mean, tackling was definitely a challenge, but, you know, to be a linebacker, you got to have heart. So you got, when you see that hole, you got to come field.
Mhm.
And I guess a couple of our linebackers haven't second thought about filling.
I like that. I like that, dude.
Okay, I like that. Now, RJ, now you also, you're playing some, defensive end a little bit now? How do you like that? I mean, that's kind of a change, right? I know offensive, you always put up great numbers. How do you like playing at the defensive end? You got a couple big sacks, as we saw on the tape.
Well, this is my first year playing defense, but
Okay.
I'm willing to do whatever for the team to win.
Okay, how do you like it, though? I mean, I know you like getting that sack.
It's fun getting sacks.
Okay.
I guess he can't watch no James Harrison films. There ain't none on him this year.
Hey, you know, we do want to show, I think we have some of RJ's highlights. Can you show that and then Sam's highlights before Jilma gets us in trouble, man? Take that gum out your mouth. Man.
He just put it in.
Take the gum out.
He's gonna
Anyway,
put it underneath
can we
the
run
desk.
some of RJ's highlights real quick? All right. Last time you were on here, I think we ran somebody else's highlights, but we got your highlights here now. This is that long touchdown run against what, Riverview?
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
okay. All right, how did that feel? Oh, you got to put a little Antonio Brown in the tail end, man. How did that game feel, man?
Well, we were up, and at halftime, Coach Friend was just scaling us, saying, "That's not good enough. It's not good enough." He was just making me mad. He was just making me mad. I was like, "Just give me the ball. I'm about to make something happen."
Okay. Nice little pass. Okay. All right, so how's the recruiting going for you, man? I've seen you've been checking out a lot of schools, and, let's talk about your recruiting experience. We have some young guys looking, and what is that process like for you?
It's going good. There's a lot of coaches texting me and stuff and DMing me.
Have you been to any campuses?
I visited Michigan State last week.
Okay. How was that recruiting? It was decent?
Yeah, it was good. I got a chance to talk to one of the coaches. He said he's been looking at me, and he really likes my film.
Okay. Hey, man, enjoy the experience, man.
Do you have a preference?
Not really.
There you go.
Now, you said you went to Michigan
Perfect
State.
answer.
Any local schools contacting you?
Pitt and Penn State.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
They better. I was going to get
I was
on them
gonna say,
again if they weren't if you weren't on their radar.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good,
real quick,
good.
we do have a call. Let's jump to the phone lines as we watch some more RJ's clips. Caller, say your name, where you're calling from.
Yeah, this is LD.
Hey, what's going on, LD?
I've got a question for the team and the coach. Of the teams they played, which is tougher, Jeanette, Clarendon, or California?
Ooh, Sam wanted this one.
Good question, LD.
See, I thought I knew.
You stomped them, LD.
That's a tough question.
Yeah, I feel like ourselves is tougher, for real. Two
like
games
that.
we lost, I feel like we just gave them up. So I can't really say the other two. But Clarendon definitely always tough. But I'll give Janae and California some credit. But that's just my opinion. I don't know how they feel.
Anybody else? Some of you guys have been kind of quiet back there. Let's get on the front row.
Did you mention the Imani Saints? Because I feel like we just beat ourselves, basically.
I like
Okay.
that.
All
I
right.
like that.
But he said out of those three.
Spoken like a true senior.
I'll give credit out, to California.
Okay.
I'll give credit to all of them, California, Jeanette, and Clarendon.
Okay.
The hardest game I feel like we played, probably Jeanette. Jeanette was a good one.
Okay.
Jeanette was good. Most likely we're going to see them again, though. We're going to see them again.
All right. Anybody else want to jump in on this?
Number 53. Let's hear him. I wanna hear him.
We got to get him
He got
on
the
the
voice,
mic, man.
He getting ready to replace one of y'all.
Well, I feel as though like we beat ourselves, as they said. We just got to keep on trying and not give up on ourselves whenever we're in these games. And I feel like Clarendon, they're the hardest.
Okay.
They did it the best.
Y'all beat them in their stadium, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, LD, what else? Oh, somebody else want to jump in. The 7-footer.
I feel as though Clarion was the hardest game we played because it was like we were playing ourselves, so it was like they had the same matchup as us, so it was like we had somebody to go against during the game.
Okay,
So
that's
I
what you're
feel like
saying.
though Clarion was definitely, and there was a lot going on during the game. Like it was up, then they came back, then we came back. And it was like it was a good game. And then it was raining and stuff like that. So and we was missing 5 players.
Right,
so,
right.
I felt as though Clarion was definitely the hardest game we played.
Okay. Hey, LD, you got another question?
Yeah, I just want to make a comment. There's a lot of juniors on that team. They might be tougher next year than they are this year.
Man, I tell you what, you're a smart man, LD. You're just going to get better and better. I agree.
Okay.
And a couple comments on the Steelers. Before the game last week, Ben said he has to look for other receivers and not look for AB so often. It's my opinion that when he didn't throw the ball to AB on that play, that they had practiced often, that brought back memories. AB remembered that statement that Ben made, that he has to stop looking for AB so often.
I think they fighting over the same girls. To be honest. Ben always liked brown sugar.
All right, smoked it.
And then on the NFL channel last night, Deion Sanders was on there, and he says that he thinks all the receivers are mad at Big Ben because he's missing so many open receivers.
And
And
Ben's
they showed clips. They showed at least 10 passes, guys were wide open, and Ben missed them.
You know what, though, LD, and that may be true, but they better not drop any passes because if you're going to rip on him, which I'm not a fan of his, again, if they make a mistake, they're going to catch hell too. So, what did you think about the Antonio Brown situation, LD?
Well, as pro players are now, they do stuff like that. But I tell you what, it's happened already. I don't think he'll do it again. It's too bad it happened, but he won't do it again. And it might bring the team closer together.
Or pull them apart.
If Ben stopped calling people out.
I don't like the way any of them handle it. Coach, what would you have done? I'm going to put you
Before
on the spot.
Before you say that, I tell you what'll tear them apart, LD, when they go to Kansas City in 2 weeks.
Kansas City's not a threat to them, man.
I
That's a
picked
good matchup
before
for
the
the Steelers.
season. I picked Kansas City and Seattle to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm looking good on that
We
pick.
got it on tape. You did not pick Kansas City.
Coach, I'm going to put you on the spot. Antonio Brown
One
said.
more comment. I think the Steelers will beat Kansas City, and the reason why, they'll just eat up the clock. Give the ball to Bell. Stop passing so much. Work him. You'll eat the clock up.
But then Antonio Brown's going to throw another Gatorade.
11 minutes.
But then he's going to throw another Gatorade thing. He's like, what's that guy, Sean Rodriguez? Sean Rodriguez punched it and he's throwing it. What do Pittsburgh players have against Gatorade?
Maybe they want Powerade. I don't know.
Guess. Coach, what would you have done in a situation like that?
Are we talking about before he knocked over the bottle or just the whole situation?
The whole thing. The whole thing.
So when you talk about the whole situation, you know, obviously he's going to be upset. He's the best wide receiver in the NFL. And it's kind of funny because obviously you see the skill set we have. And not everybody has a great game every week. You know, for instance, against Cleveland, RJ had a great game. Sam only had 2 catches, but his catches were huge. So at this level, and I think at their level, it becomes unselfishness and what can I really do for the team. For instance, we know they're going to double cover Sam. Sam's aware of that. So Sam's like, hey, man, I need you to show up and have a big day. So it's so much unselfishness here, and I think they need to display the same. It's not about it's about we. And ultimate goal for them is a Super Bowl, like the ultimate goal for us is the state championship.
Right. Okay. All right, LD, you got another question, man?
I just have one comment. I see all the young men on there, but let that young lady say something.
Okay, yeah.
All right, LD, that's a future NFL sideline reporter right there.
All right. Yeah, let's get you on the mic. We jump right into Imani. Tell the viewing audience, since they're already asking, a little about yourself.
I'm Mikel Renee. I'm from here. I'm actually leaving behind modeling and becoming a quarterback for this team. I'm just seriously though, like hey yo, I'm fast. Don't play me, okay? But I think it's really awesome. Like these guys seem really great and like determined, and as young men, like in high school, still like working towards going to college and stuff like that, you guys do not stop. Like, it's like really inspirational to me. I don't even know how else to put that. I'm proud of you guys. Seriously.
All right. Perfect. We can have you replace Jim in a minute. Hey, let's run some of Sam's clips. We got RJ. I think we have some that's Sam too. Can we run Sam's clips? All right, Sam. How's the recruiting going for you, man? Let's get on the mic and talk a little bit about it. We know you like to play for the crowd, to the camera. All right.
Recruiting is actually going pretty decent. I mean, I'm a senior, so it's actually kind of tougher for seniors.
Right,
but,
right.
That's why I'm so hard on the team and myself. Like, the more we keep winning, the more looks I and also the whole team get. The farther we make it, the farther like coaches look. So, but it's going pretty good though.
Okay.
Excuse me, guys. When you're talking, you need to talk a little bit more into the mic.
All right.
There you go.
So what schools have shown interest so far?
Robert Morris have a little.
Okay.
Eastern Michigan.
Okay.
West Virginia a little bit, and it's kind of it for now.
Okay. All right, man. We see you making all kinds of plays. Keep making them, man. Of course, we got him talking trash on the camera, man. All right, let's check out one more play. Coach, just talk about Sam. He's been here, what 2 years with you, right?
Nice.
Ooh,
That was nice.
Nice defensive play.
Yeah, I mean, we've had Sam for 2 years, and, Sam's developed into a great athlete, a great wide receiver. He's obviously a very good basketball player. What I'm really amazed at Sam with is his leadership ability and his absolute determined to be successful in the classroom. I know he's like a little modest, but, Columbia's been in to see him. Army's been in to see him. So that just lets you know where he is academically. And that's the statement more than anything that I'm proud of. He kind of shows the rest of our young African-American males that not only can you be good at sports, you can be successful academically in the classroom as well. So that's one of the things I really praise Sam on, and I'm really proud of him for that.
Well, my philosophy has always been, if you get a D, you can play for me. Is that your philosophy too?
That is not my philosophy. We try to maintain a 3.0 team GPA just because, you have to have a standard. Obviously, a 3.0 makes our job really easy in the recruiting process, and it makes their job really easy in the recruiting process as well.
Okay. Now, Coach, there's been some bad press out there. Talk about Imani and what you guys represent, so people hearing all this about whatever.
Well, obviously, Imani Christian Academy is a small private school. It sits in the middle of Penn Hills, Homewood, and East Hills, Wilkinsburgish. Student body from pre-K to 12 is about 250 kids. We service mostly African-American children. Staff is 70% African-American leadership. We are probably the only all African-American private school in the city of Pittsburgh. We offer an alternative to our public institutions, especially for our children. So, like I said in the paper, we are a very good Christian school with obviously very good Christian young men, but we can also play football.
Right. Do you guys believe in prayer in school?
We pray. We have worship services.
It's part of your morning prayer. You guys are so happy you don't have to play gateway.
Every class they pray.
Oh, God.
Every single class they pray. Religion, obviously they have to take a theological studies class. So we take our religion very serious, and that's one of their requirements for graduation. So all of these guys are very into their beliefs, and they represent us very well.
Okay, now I want to talk to the players. Some of the players have been at other schools and now they're here. Talk about your experience with the program here. And what's different and why you like Imani. Go ahead.
Hold on, before you answer that. How the ladies treating you, man?
Talk into the mic, fellas.
Right there, bro.
Imani changed my life. I didn't even think about football.
You stand up a little. We can't really see you on there. Stand up a little bit. There we go.
You tall too. You tall too.
Okay.
Imani changed my life. I wasn't thinking about football. I came here. It helped me academically and on the field. It's something to do, and I love it.
Okay. That's some good stuff, man. Who else? Anyone else? RJ, yeah.
What school RJ come from? They don't play no football at Plum.
Well, I feel like at Imani, like I feel like they push me a lot more.
Okay.
And it seems like they care a lot more.
Okay. All right. Look, I think one of you guys bumped the camera a little bit.
And Sean's not happy.
Yeah.
Good hit, man. Good
I didn't
hit.
know. Anybody else want to
All
jump
they
in
did
on
was
this?
cut Jim off the end.
We can leave him cut off for real.
I came to the school and it's less distractions and it's keeping me focused. It's more like a structure and you can't really do what you want. They're pushing you in the right direction basically, and it's a really good school. So if anybody says it's not, it's really a good school.
Okay. Anybody else want to jump in on that?
I came from Propel Braddock, and like before I was just out of control, and like and I wasn't playing football. Like I was just outside running around doing dumb stuff.
That's half of Braddock.
Stop, chill. Now you can't go to Braddock either.
And, I came to Imani, and it's like it opened my eyes, like how much it's like it opened my eyes a lot because like it showed me like I could have a lot more than what I was actually shooting for. So it's like if I do this, then like I could go here. So I'm like, oh, like it really helped my life out.
Okay. Hey, that's great. That's great. Hey, let's jump. Anybody else? Let's jump to the phone lines. Caller, say your name, where you're calling from.
Hey guys, this is Sean.
Hey,
Sean.
Happy
Birthday.
Happy birthday, Sean.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, I didn't
One more
wish
year, I'll
that.
be 40 years old.
All right,
Me too.
join the club with these old guys.
I'm not Dave Parker, Willie Parker age. I just want to say I haven't called in because, I'm on a Kelly Russell schedule right now.
I feel you.
Want
I feel
to
you.
tell the team from Imani, good luck to them guys. And they're going to have to be careful from here on out. Now, I wasn't at the game, so I'm not going to judge anything. But I will say this. You saw what happened with Valley against Elwood City. So when you're considered a black team, that's the way you're going to be treated. So good luck to you guys, but just be careful the rest of the year. Because y'all have something good going on. You don't want to mess it up.
Okay.
Hey, Sean, did Perry win a game yet this year?
Yeah, don't start that smoking.
No, I was just wondering. Every time I get the newspaper.
Listen, man, it's a rebuilding program. It's a lot of work.
On a serious note, and I'm glad you guys do have Imani on here. And I hope people are listening to this. We all know what happened when Perry went down to West Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was terrible.
Brook, West Virginia is between Wheeling, Steubenville, Weir End, and East Liverpool, Ohio, and Midland, PA. Now, since this person became president, has anybody from that Brook High School posted those type of messages when they went against those schools from that area?
Good point.
So these are the things that, unfortunately, our current president is pushing, and we have to deal with it the best way possible. Don't tolerate it, but don't let it get to you as well to take you out of your game.
There you go. Hey, that's great advice, Sean. Great advice, man. Hey, on another note, man, your team, your alma mater is looking pretty good right now.
Barkley.
Yeah.
Not Perry, but the other one.
Barkley.
Yeah, Penn State's looking pretty good. I wish Pitt would have a better product to put out on the field. But Penn State, the wide receivers are going to have to step up. The wide receivers are going to make or break their season. Because defenses, they're taking Barkley away now. So we'll see. I'm up in Columbus now. We'll see October 28th when they play Ohio State. And then I think back-to-back weeks they play Michigan.
Okay.
Hey, Sean,
We're going to need some tickets, Sean, by the way.
Well, I'll probably be in Pittsburgh, but I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Well, y'all know Terry Smith's on the coaching staff. Get in touch with Terry.
He's the assistant head coach. Him and his son Justin King, man, they really turned that program around.
That's true, yeah.
But Luther, if you need anything, let me know. I'll
We got
pull
you.
some strings for you.
Well, Sean, you know what? You said you wish Pitt would be better. But you got right here, number 2 right here. They're not even talking to him. The Pitt is so good that they should be up in Penn Hills looking at the flag football team scouting there. And they're not even talking to a player this good. Yeah, that's why Pitt's no good, and they never will be.
Good point.
They don't go for the local talent. They get away from
Mike,
it.
what's the name? Mike, what's the name of the player you're speaking of?
Sam,
number
Farley.
2.
Okay.
We just saw his clips.
Only thing I can say about it is if they don't want you, long as you go to school to get a free education, don't worry about it.
There you go.
I mean, we've seen
What kind of
what
philosophy
happened
is that?
We've seen what happened with a certain basketball team a couple years ago. They didn't get D1 looks.
Right.
So
Right.
we'll just leave it at that.
That's true.
And now that certain basketball team is playing semi-pro ball on TV.
Getting millions of dollars, Smoker Jim.
Still-
Quit the hate.
still
We're still
fixed-
waiting for Gateway
still
to do
fixed
something.
for Shinley.
All right. Hey, Sean, man, appreciate the call,
Thanks,
man.
Sean.
Can I say one more thing?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm up here in Columbus, so I got to deal with these Blue Jacket fans.
A black
If it
man
wasn't
talking
for
hockey.
Pittsburgh- Well, if it wasn't for Pittsburgh, Columbus wouldn't have a hockey team. So let's be serious.
Right.
But congratulations to the Penguins. Let's hope they get 3 in a row. Because if they do, they'll be the first team since the Islanders with Mike Bossy, and I think Ron Trottier was on that team as well.
Okay.
You know what?
Show your versatility, Sean.
Tonight before the game, get your Columbus friends to sit around the TV and watch them raise that banner, because that's as close as Columbus will ever come to seeing one.
Well, when I get off work at 8, and when I get off work, I'm going to celebrate my birthday. So
Okay.
don't worry about these Columbus people.
Yeah, you got a job just like Tommy or Martin got a job.
Hey, Sean, enjoy, man.
If it ain't for me, your traffic ain't in order.
All right, Sean.
All right, Sean. Happy
Appreciate
birthday.
that, man. All right.
That's a picture of that job.
Hey, number to call, 412-231-2288. Hey, let's run some of the clips from the, I guess, the California game. Get you guys to talk a little bit about this. I think it's all good ones, man. So we see number 53, number 4, nice tackle right there. Talk about this game, man, because this is a home game, right? Somebody else that hasn't talked.
Man,
Can
how
we get one of you
California
guys
get
on there?
How California get all them black players? Well, Perry Kent must have moved back in the neighborhood.
Go ahead, somebody talk about this game.
I mean, when we first came out, we came out with a lot of energy. Like, to them, playing us is like their Super Bowl. Like, there was a lot going on before it. So, like, they came out with everything in them. And it was like we was up. And then we got kind of big-headed. We started sleeping on them. Then they broke a run. It was like, it woke us up. And then we started.
That's a big boy.
Having to get into it again. So,
You ain't getting invited to my barbecue.
All right, well, you guys, like you said, you got a couple more games. You got, who you got? Bishop Canavan, Fraser, Springdale. We know they're going to beat Fraser and Leesburg. So you guys could put another nice winning streak together and look to go in the playoffs. You know, what do you think, Coach? How far can you guys take this?
I mean, I think the sky's the limit for this team. I think as long as we come to practice and we work hard every day, I think these guys can climb the unclimbable mountain. You know, they had a goal coming into the season, and they haven't wavered from it yet. We haven't wavered from it yet. Myself and our coaching staff hold these guys accountable for what they want, and they pursue it with passion.
Okay, okay. All right, Coach, now, you know, you had some suspensions, you know, before the Clareton game. What, you know, as a coach, what have you done to kind of change that so that won't happen again? I mean.
Well, you know, with young men.
And do they deserve to be suspended?
Well, yes, according to the rule.
Okay.
So I'm not debating that. As young men, we have to understand that we have to control ourselves, and I think that's a lesson in which we learned. I wasn't really upset at those young men because they were never put in that situation before. My biggest concern is, did we learn the lesson from the situation?
Hey, can you speak on the situation? I mean, what happened? I mean, if you can.
I'd rather not.
Okay, all right.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
The people
Can you speak on this, Coach? Because this is a rumor. You don't have to, agree with it or deny it. But the rumor was that the players that were suspended was in other uniforms and they played in the game. Is that true? Because they're saying there's no way y'all could have won without them players that were suspended.
Oh no, those.
That's the rumors that's out there.
Who talking about?
It's in the barbershop. I heard it in the barbershop.
Whoa. So, all right. Did you really hear that rumor?
I heard that rumor. That's a rumor that's going around. Man.
So
I didn't hear that one, Smoke.
Because I always said the Steelers would have won the Super Bowl if they'd have played Pouncey in the Green Bay game. Not Pouncey that was hurt, but his twin brother. That's what I'd have done. Anything to win, brother.
Some people think the world is flat.
Oh, man, that's funny. There is zero truth to that rumor.
Okay.
All of those gentlemen were on the sideline. But what I will say about those gentlemen is they made sure their team was focused. They definitely helped their team prepare for the week.
Were they there?
They were there. Yeah, they were there at the game. They were there, so they got to watch from the sideline. But like I said, you know, as long as we learn the lesson, and like I said, I don't think you'll ever see that situation happen from Imani Christian Academy ever again, just because we understand what we're up against and how we are really looked at, and we understand that we are everything in which we're trying to be. And in order to do that, we have to make sure we're in line with everything.
Okay, hey, let's jump to the phone lines. Caller, say your name, where you're calling from.
Hey, gentlemen, it's Smokey. It's Kelly Russell.
Hey, Kelly!
Smoking Kelly Russell. All right.
So, Kelly.
You got yourself another nickname. All right, Smoking.
No, because Smoking, I'm over here just shaking my head watching this show, right? There you, in my Ronald Reagan voice, there you go again.
I can't help what I hear.
Say that again?
I can't help what I hear. The
He
rumors
hears
out there,
a
man.
lot of things in his ear, all kinds of voices and everything.
Yeah.
Nobody heard that.
Coach, pay him no mind. Please don't. I wanted to ask Mike a question about the Penguins, whether or not he thinks the 3-peat will happen. I'll ask that question.
I absolutely think that they'll do it again. First, there's no other teams out there that can beat them. In the West, who do you got? People talk about Edmonton because of Connor McDavid, but they got nothing else. We're going to have St. Louis tonight and Chicago tomorrow night. Those are probably previews of the finals. One of those two teams. As far as in the East, well, there's nobody in the East that can beat them either. It doesn't matter how good Washington is, because you could put Penguin shirts on the four of us and we'd beat them, because they can't beat the Penguins no matter what. And I think they've got a very good chance to three-peat. And in fact, Mike Sullivan has never not won.
Kelly, one more hockey question. I'm kicking you out of the Black Panthers.
You couldn't pay me to be a member of the Black Panthers.
You won't admit it? You won't admit it, huh?
Yes, sir, Kelly.
I got a baseball question for you.
All right.
Is this the last year we've seen Andrew McCutchen in a Pirate jersey?
It's up to his wife. She wants to stay in Pittsburgh. You know what? Boy, that's a tough question. I thought he was going to be gone by now. Not that I wanted him gone, but if they do get rid of him, trust me when I tell you, they're going to get nailed on the return. Remember, they traded Neil Walker for basically Antonio Bastardo, who they gave up for nothing. They cut him. So don't expect anything good from him. Will he remain a Pirate? Well, you really don't know what the Pirates are going to do. I mean, usually I'm never speechless, but on that one, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. I mean, hell, he gave away Nicasio for $600,000. If he can get something for McCutchen, I don't know, man. I think they want to get rid of him. Yes, I think they want to get rid of him. Will they? Well, I really don't know what to tell you, Kelly. That's the first time I ever said I don't know. With the Pirates, you just don't know.
Never know.
Yeah, Kelly,
That is true.
With McCutchen, it's kind of hard to tell. But I'll tell you, two guys that are going to be gone right away are Garrett Cole and Josh Harrison.
Yeah.
Josh Harrison's set to make $10 million next year. There's no way they're going to pay him.
Well, here's the thing about McCutchen, Kelly. What they're going to do is, if they get rid of him, they're going to get rid of him for prospects. Yep. Okay? And
nobody you heard of.
Yeah, nobody you heard of, and it'll be a lie. So hopefully they won't get rid of him. I don't think I never thought he was the superstar that people made him out to be. I think he's a very solid player who could potentially make an all-star team here and there. But still, they should get some kind of return for him, but they won't. So hopefully they'll keep him.
Man, if they did that, I can't even comment on that. You know how Luther will appreciate this when Kurt Angle comes out and they do the "You Suck" chant.
Yeah.
That's how the Pirates get called every time, the "You Suck" chant.
There you go. I hope everybody enjoyed those 2 years because it's going to be another 25 before they get
3 years.
3 years.
And you know what, Kelly?
Well, 2 real years.
They were
The
this
third one
close.
not
They were
really.
this close from being the best team in the game, and then they just said, "The
Let it
heck
go."
with it," and they packed it in, and that's
true.
not
From
right.
being the best team in the game.
A couple years ago, am I right?
Yeah, 98.
They had a shot. They had 98 wins.
98 wins. They were right there.
They have too many white people on the team for Jim to watch them. You know? But they were close. They were close.
Hey, what else you got, Kel?
Hey, I just want to say to the young men of Imani, congratulations on the big win. I do have a question. It's more of a question for the players, so to the coach. I'm not looking at your schedule, but are there any teams out there, regardless of the classification, any of the players would like to play that aren't on your schedule? Luther knows that's a question I always like to answer.
They already said they ain't want to see Gateway. They ain't want to see Gateway, Kelly.
For the mic. All right.
There's a lot of teams I like to play. We had Gateway, Daniels, even Pine Richland, honestly.
Ooh.
Like
Richland's
anybody,
killing me.
like honestly anybody. Wow.
Why would you want to play Gateway? That would be like child abuse. That's terrible.
Yeah, like, to prove to them. To prove it to them.
All right, anybody else? My man from Braddock, no?
Pine Richland.
Pine Richland?
Yeah, because like they just fast and physical. That's just like us.
Okay.
I want to play Quip.
Oh, I like Whipper, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, Coach, we got to get them on a schedule, man. I mean, Claret and Aliquippa finally got that together. We got to get you guys in that Claret and Aliquippa group.
That's it from Yates, man. That's future NFL player.
I mean, they pretty much everybody wanted to play, so.
So no Central? I thought somebody would have said Central.
Maybe the old Centrals.
Ooh, that's a shot. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. And what else you got for us, Kel?
And last thing I want to just say to all of you young men, one thing you're going to face in life is a lot of adversity. Some of y'all going through it now. Just remember, no matter what, keep your head straight. I like to use a football analogy that in life we all throw an interception or two. It's just keeping your head composed, keeping calm, cool, collective in the face of pressure, and just keep on pressing on. I don't know if y'all gentlemen listen to Eric Thomas a lot.
That's the
But
man
keep
right
listening to
there.
him, keep doing what you're doing, listen to y'all coaches and parents, and just be productive young people in life. That's it.
They don't want to
Good
hear
job,
what
Kelly.
They don't want to hear what you old guys got to say, man.
Hey, I look better now than I did when I was in high school.
There you go, Kelly. Attaboy.
Well, everybody look better once they get out of Langley.
Okay. Oh, dang. Kelly, don't let him do that to you, man.
You suck, smoking. You suck.
Hey, Kel, thanks for the call, man.
Thanks, Kelly.
Hey, fellas, y'all have a good one. Hey, smoking, you still my boy, dog.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Hey, Coach, now you brought
See you,
a couple
Kel.
freshmen with you, right?
We actually have one.
Yeah. Let's
Give me some mic.
let Meech get some airtime, man.
What I will say about Demetrius is I'm very impressed with Meech. Obviously, he's the only freshman that came out for our team, and I'm impressed with what he's been able to do. He's actually been able to come off the sideline and help us out big time. He played a major role last week in the Cleveland game, believe it or not. So his upside is phenomenal. He's kind of tall now. I'm hoping he keeps growing. And he does well in school. I think, what's your GPA?
3.2.
So.
Okay, hey, Meech, now, you know, see, I got some experience. He put some numbers up. I was coaching flag football, and I still owe you, Meech. But but how is it? Have you had a lot of experience with tackle football, or you mainly just were flag football, and it's your first year playing tackle, or what?
I had experience for 1 year, but I had to stop playing because like there was a team issue and they like shut down the whole team.
Oh, okay.
That's a Penn Hills thing.
So what do you?
For Penn Hills.
It was for Penn Hills? Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, they
much how
spell
they
the
were
money
doing
over
up there. Anyway, man. So what do
Another
you
rumor.
think, man? You're the only freshman that came out. What made you want to come out? You just had that love, or what?
The love at the school, and like if you start while you're young, you're gonna get better as you develop whenever you hit a senior.
Okay, man. Okay. Yeah, man. Keep an eye on Meech, man. I'm proud of you, man. Keep it up, man. And I'm still mad you put up all those touchdowns on me, man. I knew we could have gone to won the championship, but it's okay. Keep doing your thing, man. Let's get some of the other young guys who haven't talked, man. 64. What position? What position? Say your name again, because you've been off the mic. Come, you're out of the screen, man.
All right, I'm a right tackle. I'm a D end, and I'm a D tackle.
Okay.
What year?
What year?
2019.
Okay.
Jim,
that means
I was
he's
a general studies major, man. I just found out Columbus was Italian. I didn't even know that.
Oh my gosh. All right, so just talk about it, man. You guys are, at that level, they say the line play is not what it is in quad A or whatever. You still got the mic. What's the line play like on that level, man? I mean, are you in the trenches? How are you feeling out there?
I feel as if I'm the king out there.
Okay. Ooh, okay. All right, we gotta look out for number 64, man. All right, we'll keep it up. Only a sophomore?
Yeah, I'm a sophomore. No, I'm a junior.
Junior, okay.
I'm still in 10th grade in my head.
Okay. All right, man. Well, we'll keep it up, man. We only got a few more minutes. I want to get some of the guys who haven't had a lot to say. My man, number 10, get on this mic. You got 2 mics coming at you. Talk about what you're going to do the rest of the season, what you're focusing on.
My name is Tavon Olsen.
Okay.
I'm a corner and a receiver.
Okay.
And they call me Killer, a.k.a. Killer.
Oh. And why they call you that?
I like that.
You got to stand up on that. Why they call you that?
There's specific reasons behind that. But my goal right now is to lead the state in interceptions right now. I think I got like 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a question.
I should have 6.
Here's a question everybody wants to know. What's your name again, my man?
Me?
Yeah.
Tavon Olsen.
All right, here's a question everybody wants to know.
Uh-oh.
Who's the best rapper on the team? Everybody want to know
Who? Ray?
Ray. I think Ray Jackson, number 1.
Oh, okay.
That's a good
He's not
question.
here.
That's a good question.
What's a rapper?
Mike wants to know what a rapper is. Hey, okay. Hey, listen, let's run some more clips. Let's run the, I think we got some clips from the Jeanette
old
game.
guys don't know how to ask questions.
Let's
run
2 interceptions in that game.
You had 2 against Jeanette? Okay, can we run some of those clips?
I had a touchdown.
Wow. All right, here we go. Now, who's that's with the ball?
That's Asante right there.
Asante?
That boy can run, man. That boy can run that
Got some
ball.
speed coming through there, man.
Might have to hold him back a year so he can play next year.
If he was in Gateway, that'd probably be a possibility.
So again, against Jeanette, you guys were winning again, right? No, y'all never had
Yeah,
the
we were
lead?
never
I
in
thought
the
you- I
lead.
thought you- oh, okay.
No. I'll tell you what, Robert Kenny's an athlete.
Okay.
So, you add a Robert Kennedy to any team and you're going to have a challenge. And I have a huge respect for that kid because his athletic ability is just uncharted. But this game was tough. It was tough on both sides. I mean, they had some pretty athletic guys. Like we have some pretty athletic guys. But like I said, you add Robert Kennedy into the mix, and we got to focus a little bit more.
Right.
It looked like you guys did a great job with the stance and everything. Everything looks brand
It was great. Yeah, we
You all had to do little things to prepare to play there, man.
We did. We had a little summer project that went on by obviously Dr. Ramon Hart here.
I was going to come and paint one day, but I got lost.
And I appreciate everything that he did. Him and his brothers of Mega Sci-Fi Incorporated. They
much love for Dr. Hart, man. He always comes through.
I mean, he's like the greatest blessing to the Imani program. He put it out on Facebook, and I mean, we had like 8,000 people there every day. I mean, it was a beautiful thing. You would think that we were like Steelers having open practices.
Okay.
But it was beautiful just to see the love in the community and people traveling from Ohio and Kentucky. I mean, people came from all over the place to come help us out and help out Dr. Hart. And like I said to Dr. Hart earlier, I really appreciate everything that you've done. I mean, he contributed financially, he contributed physically. I mean, he was up there with the leaf blower blowing the dust out. I mean, he put in a lot of time and a lot of effort along with, like I said, his brothers of Mega Sci-Fi. And I just really appreciate everything that they were able to do for us.
Okay.
8,000 fans. That's like 2 Pirate games.
Hey, but real quick, I know we only have a few minutes, man, but just hearing you guys, all those people giving bad press. Mike White, I'm calling you out because you always give bad press, not only to Imani, to most of the city schools and all you other guys. They came here, they represented, spoke well. Just give them some press. Quit trying to always go negative with our young athletes. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm going to call you guys out. We see you in the booth. We're going to call you out there again, face to face. Stop writing this garbage about our athletes.
And
That's all I had to say.
can we also let them know that Imani has a 100% graduation rate?
100% graduation.
Really?
Put that
Absolutely.
in your paper.
Oh, y'all proud
On
of
your
that?
tweets or whatever,
Absolutely.
your blog. Hey, real quick, any guys want to say anything before we got three minutes real quick? I want to give you guys one last. Sam, of course, got to get the mic. Go ahead.
If you haven't seen us, come see us and watch the show.
Okay. All right. Sante.
I'm going to say we're not done yet. We're just getting started.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else?
Up until this point, I just want to thank everybody for the support. The community, the city, the outside fans. I mean, we have people from all over the place coming to see us, so I just appreciate everything. Please continue to support us. Please continue to keep the positive name of Imani alive, because we really are doing major things in these communities and with our young men. So I just appreciate you guys for inviting us here today. I appreciate Dr. Hart for all that he's done, and thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Smoker Jim.
Well, do me a favor and run up the score this Saturday. I like that. Onside kick when you're up by 70. That's what I like, Lou.
No.
You got it. All right, man. Guys, any predictions for this upcoming Steelers game? Jacksonville?
Well, I think the Steelers beat Jacksonville in 2 weeks. Kansas City's going to beat them to death, make them quit on the field.
They're winning both of these. Claudia, what you got?
I think they'll win next week, lose against Kansas City.
Mike?
Well, when it comes to talking about that subhuman trash at Heinz Field, I'll be standing in the tunnel.
Oh, wow. Okay. Mike, way to go. I said he'd go 2-0. They're going to beat Jacksonville. Kansas City is a good matchup for them. Alex Smith, he's the type of quarterback we like. Tyreek Hill will be a different, and Kareem Hunt is running the ball.
Yeah,
but I think we'll be able to do okay against them. I say 2-0 before we come on to the next show. Smoker Jim, you was wrong again about not only Mayweather, you was wrong
Canelo.
again about Triple G and Canelo. Or you had Triple G? You
I had
that one
Canelo.
right.
No.
He had Canelo. He always got Canelo.
I'm always with a redhead Mexican.
Hey, on that note, we only got 30 seconds. Thanks for all the calls. Check us out on our website. Check out Imani. They got a big game this Saturday. Check us out, scsportsworld.com. Peace.
Did you hear 100% graduation? Even 100% of Gateway's graduates don't graduate.
Hey, we'll check you out next time.
He said, are you proud of that?